Welcome to the Joyful Adventure Audits channel. Today we're taking a look at the Three Horseshoes Pub located on the corner of Coventry Road and Horseshoes Lane in the Sheldon area of Birmingham. While many other pubs across the city have sadly closed their doors over the years, the Three Horseshoes remains open and going strong as part of the Sizzling Pubs chain. This pub has deep roots in the Sheldon community, with an earlier Three Horseshoes Inn previously standing on this site until it was demolished and rebuilt as the current modern building back in 1982. The Three Horseshoes has played an active role supporting local organizations and projects. In early 2019, staff from the pub and the Carlin Brewery volunteered their time to help refurbish the Douglas Den community room at the nearby St. Thomas More Church. They painted the walls and helped furnish the space with armchairs, coffee tables, and artwork to create an inviting communal area, especially for elderly residents looking for a warm gathering spot during the winter months. The renovated room will host events like Slimming World meetings, blood donation drives and dance clubs in addition to church activities. This community involvement exemplifies how pubs can be so much more than just places to grab a pint. They are neighborhood hubs that bring people together. The story of the Three Horseshoes highlights the evolution of the Sheldon area itself over the past century. What was once a small, rural Warwickshire village remained tiny in population until after World War I. It wasn't until the 1930s that large private housing estates like Lindon Green and Wells Green began transforming Sheldon into a Birmingham suburb, with the main commercial area emerging along Coventry Road near the old Wheatsheaf Inn pub. More council estates like Kent's Moat were constructed leading up to World War II, overlaying the area with new residential development and shifting Sheldon's population centre away from the old village. Pubs have faced extremely challenging times in recent decades across Birmingham and the UK. Thousands of beloved locals and historic pubs have shut down due to changing habits, rising costs, and urban redevelopment. So it's uplifting to see an establishment like the Three Horseshoes carrying on Sheldon's pub culture and traditions into the modern era. Pubs can be vital third places that help bind communities together. While the Three Horseshoes Inn building itself may be relatively new compared to some of Birmingham's most historic pubs, its lineage traces back to Sheldon's days as a rural village nucleus. It represents the pub's enduring role as a neighborhood gathering spot as its surroundings evolved into a cosmopolitan suburb. Pubs like the Three Horseshoes have been vital gathering places for local communities across Birmingham and the UK for generations. But sadly, we've seen so many beloved pubs fall by the wayside over the decades due to changing habits, rising costs, and urban redevelopment. That's why it's always uplifting to find an enduring establishment like the Three Horseshoes that has remained a cornerstone of its neighborhood through years of transformation. This pub represents the resilience of Birmingham's pub culture and traditions. On our Joyful Adventure Audits YouTube channel, we're passionate about documenting and celebrating both the operating pubs still serving their communities as well as the many long-lost pubs of Birmingham's past. Our hugely popular Lost Pubs of Birmingham series explores the stories behind these fallen community hubs, the histories, the memories, the changing neighborhoods that led to their ultimate demise. It's our way of memorializing these landmarks before they fade from living memory. But we also make a point to highlight the city's remaining pubs carrying on that pub heritage, like the Three Horseshoes. From stunning Edwardian gin palaces to classic working men's pubs, Birmingham has such a rich pub legacy worth celebrating. In addition to our pub videos, we also have an ongoing series documenting Birmingham's lost cinemas and theatres. Once grand entertainment palaces, many of these cinematic gems have been demolished over the decades, replaced by supermarkets, stores, and office blocks. In fact, not far from the Three Horseshoes Pub stood the former Sheldon Cinema, which opened in 1914 but was eventually knocked down to make way for a supermarket in its place. Our Lost Cinemas series ensures these faded monuments to Birmingham's cinematic golden age aren't forgotten. We'll transport you back through archival footage and images to experience these marvelous movie palaces in their prime before they were lost to time. So if you'd like to join us exploring Birmingham's cultural history, whether it's uncovering the stories behind the pubs that have defined local communities or virtually walking the aisles of the city's silver screen cathedrals, I'd encourage you to subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. You'll be among the first to get notified whenever we release new videos diving into Birmingham's pub heritage, lost cinemas, and more unsung cultural landmarks. From beloved locals to luxurious movie palaces, these videos celebrate the institutions that created enduring memories for generations of Brummies. Cheers to Birmingham's pub culture, both past and present. Let's raise a glass together to the Three Horseshoes and all the classic pubs that continue bringing people together. Subscribe and join us on these journeys into the city's history and traditions.